Oh, Lacey. You want to do the introduction, Lacey? Huh? Do you? Well, we're back at the garden. Put some topsoil and some, what was that other stuff at Miracle Grow? Potting soil. Topsoil. Planting tomatoes today. That's what. It's happy birthday to Cheryl. She gets to plant tomatoes.
I don't even like tomatoes.
I don't like tomatoes either. When they're cooked, I like them. I don't like them raw.
Ketchup. I like ketchup. Salsa. I'm doing it for the salsa.
Yeah, the salsa. Well, we're getting instruction from Dad on how to plant tomatoes.
So the legacy can continue.
So we can keep it going. Dad's measuring. He's getting ready to put a row of peppers in.
Yeah.
Over there, so.
Peppers are usually jalapeno peppers, bell peppers, banana peppers.
I like the pickled banana peppers.
Just have them about you have to do it to just the top.
Yeah, I heard him giving Cheryl instructions a while ago on how to plant these things. And it sounded like you had to almost bury up to the first few stems.
Here comes the tomato planter. The peach.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get some more instruction.
We haven't been yelled at too much about these being straight. Maybe we're just lucky to get them in. Onions used to have to be real straight.
We put a string on these. This is
Okra, maybe.
oh, he likes his okra to be straight. There's no doubt about that.
Oh, where'd he come from?
We just had a flyby. Birds in here. Cheryl's bird dog. He just wants to help plant. Well, I actually had to water the onions this last few days. It's been, for a March, it's been pretty dry. I'm gonna redo this one. But that's supposed to change this next week. We got some rain and storms in the forecast for a few days in a row. So if one of them hits, we're gonna be good. If they all hit, who knows? And even though it's not Easter, we don't have any freezing temperatures in the forecast. That's usually, Easter's the kind of the target for our area of the last freeze. I don't know, some of y'all that watch, which I know are in some northern part of the country, haven't even got to get in your garden yet. There's a guy that watches our channel. His handle is Fat Dan, and he lives up in Alaska.
Oh yeah.
And it didn't sound like he got to plant his garden until June.
Really? So he has fall vegetables.
I guess he has fall vegetables.
I guess I'm a little surprised he even gets to plant that vegetable garden. I guess when they have sun year round, or
yeah, they'll have.
When is it they have daylight? Pretty much.
I'm pretty sure it'd be June, July.
So that's probably when they're doing their gardens.
Do they?
I think you got 2 in there. This one lost. Are there 32 of them? I doubt it. Or is it? I mean, does they go together like this?
I bet you got a few days if you need to get some more.
You think? If you don't put them in there deep, we'll need a mallet. I got one. I'm gonna come back and see.
Well, I found 2 more peppers or 2 more something over here.
Something like that.
I think so. I think we can pile dirt on top of it. These poor little people don't even get good soil. These are the,
Stepchilds.
yeah, these are not special. These are the red-headed stepchildren.
I don't know why they always gotta be red-headed.
I don't know what it is. I think that's discrimination against redheads. I guess we can plant some of it.
Well, it affects us the most.
So these will come out stronger.
Oh, they'll be thicker skin. There ain't no doubt about it. Yeah. Red-headed and got a last name that rhymes with everything, and it's terrible in the world. You either sink or swim. Then you throw 9 toes in the mix. You just added a little more
fun.
A little more fun for them. You kind of feel like Steve Martin in that song or in that movie Roxanne. Somebody makes fun of you, you tell them that's all you got.
Oh, good.
Okay.
We're down them. Y'all use all the bags and stuff.
Bags, yes.
Yeah.
Cabbage. This is cabbage right here?
Yep. Yeah.
I figured it'd start out like a little Brussels sprout.
Oh no. The red is later, and the others are they?
Yeah.
You didn't get red cabbage this year, did you?
No, but the red in the cabbage, it means it's a later variety.
Oh.
Comes off later.
Oh, okay. That way, if the deer get the first batch, you don't have to. They won't.
Yeah.
Maybe they won't come back for the second round. We had a deer last year. We had cabbage planted over here. And
Nice, pretty cabbage.
yeah, that was beautiful. And he came, got him a sample of each one.
On the other end.
And then,
And that's all he did. Never come back.
Oh, maybe it choked him to death.
The what?
Maybe it choked him to death.
I don't know.
Yeah, hammer, yeah.
he might have got gassy.
Got kicked out of the house?
Yeah, they couldn't do that anymore. Got gassy.
There's nothing any worse than a gassy rabbit.
Or deer.
How far between
He used
rows?
to have his hoe marked.
What space is that? 2 feet?
I think so. It's what
2 feet?
3 feet.
3 foot?
He likes it wide enough you can get the tiller down through there. Do I need to till between them onions, or is that okay?
I don't know. I'm not the boss of this garden.
Do you want that tilled around them onions, or are they okay? That's a yes.
I don't think it hurts to kill it if you want to.
That's what I was thinking. That's a
Can you
yes.
hear him with his head down?
If you want to.
What'd he say?
He wants it tilled.
Only if Jeff wants to.
Huh?
Only if Jeff wants to.
That's how I started out in this world. 5th grade driving a hay truck. 2 years later, I was a 2-bit hoer of cotton.
Hoer?
Hoer. I was a better truck driver. I better go help him.
You want me to try to hold that straight?
Yeah.
I may not be a very good hoer.
Yeah, put those cabbages out for
Each can?
yeah.
So I'll start to put the cabbage in if you want to do the... all the cabbage?
Yeah.
Do you want to keep the reds together?
Keep the reds together and the.
Put them further apart? Every other can?
When you're tilling it, I mean, you're aerating, I guess, the soil. And
Well, you're getting rid of some grass.
that's the weed control, which the government has failed miserably on weed control. So, you know, if I miss one or two, I feel okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Main things, like you plowed that right there, you can't believe how much work you saved right there. Because this time next week, that would have been solid grass.
Yeah, I was surprised there was already some Bermuda out in there, greened up and coming through.
Yeah.
I didn't think the Bermuda was that ready yet.
The only thing I'm worried about Monday and Wednesday is a hard rain. You know, that just works up so good, and it just takes one hard rain
Packs it back
to
down.
screw up that whole deal, or to make it a lot worse than what it is.
Well, it's springtime. It's starting to We call those tassels. I don't know what they're pollen balls or something.
I don't know.
But it'll
Stop you up. Turn
Yeah.
green and get out in it.
that's a blackjack oak. He's earlier than their post oaks. The post oaks are starting to get some. But these things here, these oak trees, like I said, it's a blackjack oak. You see how much darker that trunk is versus the post oaks. But they get these tassels here, and that pollen will start coming off. And everything will just be green. Have a green haze on, and you be sneezing and stopped up and everything else. It takes about 10 days for that to go away. And if you get a rain in the middle of that, it helps it a little bit, but it takes about 10 days for that to go away. And then you get these will turn dark brown, start falling everywhere. And then you got to sweep all that stuff up.
I think that's a pretty good sized blackjack.
Yeah. Yeah, those two more right down there that aren't near that big. But if you can endure that, and then the leaves will come out, and you'll have a good shade tree.
Our part of the country, April the 20th is fully leaved out. That's what, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, month?
Yeah, it's a month out.
1 month it'll be fully leaved. Pecan trees, mesquite trees, the whole thing.
And we're in Denton, which is an hour, 15-20 minutes southeast of here, more south than east. The best I can tell, we're somewhere 7 to 10 days ahead of what's going on up here. And you wouldn't think it'd make that much difference, but it sure does. And it's almost every year. It's somewhere between 7 and 10 days. Our trees are that much further ahead, being that much south than the trees up here. It's kind of makes things predictable.